Well, hello there. I'm the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What we do here is we get together, we take a look at, we get a can of beer, a bottle of beer sometimes, a wine or a spirit might drop by. We're all friends in fermentation. We take a look at the label, we take a look at everything on the label, read all of the words, check out the artwork, see what they're trying to sell us, crack it open, and see if it meets those expectations. First of all beer should be served at the correct temperature. Lagers between 37 and 47 degrees Fahrenheit, and ales between 50 and 55 degrees Fahrenheit. I use a ThermalWorks thermometer to test the temperature of all of our beers. Also, we use the same glassware for all of our tastings. That way nobody has a leg up when it comes to clarity or aromatics. And finally, traditionally most folks they'll do a tasting, they'll take a look. They'll sniff, they'll sip, and they'll pontificate. Well, I'll pontificate, don't worry, you'll get that. But I'm going to sip before I sniff. Why? Wine expert Fred Dax will explain it all to you. He does a lot better than I do. All right, what do we got today? From the good folks up at, let's see, we got a double IPA, it's Dale's. Dale's, there we go, Dale's Double IPA. When tasting new beers, Dale often has some very detailed feedback for the brewers at Oskar Blues Brewery. More. We were listening. To create this double IPA, we double down on American hops and brew it to an uncompromising 9% alcohol by volume. Grab a double Dale's and double down on good times. So that's what they're doing there. What else have we got? Oskar Blues Brewing, India Pale Ale, beer that works. Brewed and canned by Oskar Blues Brewing LLC, Longmont, Colorado, Brevard, North Carolina, and Austin, Texas. Government warning, the Surgeon General warns me that I should not be a pregnant woman operating heavy machinery and drinking this beer. No problem. All right, American Double IPA. What's an American Double IPA? 9% by volume. What would make it American? It would have to be the hops, wouldn't it? All right, well, let's crack this open and see if we get our teeth polished and the sides of our tongues kind of giving a little grip there of the old hops. Oh yeah, $5.99 at the local beer emporium. Okay. Nice and clearly there. There's a clear beer. Great carbonate. Wow. I'm getting the hops on that. Whew. Very aromatic. Okay, let's see what our temperature is. Ding dong, ding dong. We're at 54 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's just the right temperature for an ale. A little up in there so that that way the India Pale Ale allows the aromatics to come out, and particularly the flavors. All right, well, it looks like an IPA. Now, I can't tell what a double IPA looks like, but it looks like an IPA. Let's see if it tastes like one. Cheers. Yeah, you notice I took 2 sips, but that's because it's a Sunday afternoon, and before Labor Day, my taste buds, they take long afternoon naps usually, and they have to be woke. Well, hell, they're woke now. Let's see what their olfactory friends have to say. This is an interesting, I'm getting kind of almost a spicy aroma off of that. Maybe a little cinnamon or something, which is just a light touch, but that's an interesting combination as far as the aromatics go. Let's see what the taste buds have to say about that. Well, it's not as aggressive as I thought it was going to be at the start, but it does dry out in your mouth, that's for sure. But it's not really dry. I mean, it's just enough to start to get you to really want to have another sip. So they've engineered this one nicely. So does Dale's American Double Pale Ale meet expectations? Yeah, certainly does. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. A thumbs up would be great. Share us with your friends. And a comment would be really appreciated. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, and hold on, folks. I haven't given it its rating of 1 to 5. I'm going to have to give this one a 4.5 because nothing is perfect. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.